Hello everyone, it's Anja here. I am back today with another video for Ophelia Crafts. I am a big Shakespeare fan and hence the Ophelia in my craft name. You can find Ophelia Crafts on Facebook, Google+, YouTube for more pictures and more inspiration. There's also links there to go to my website and blog. If you would like to order any of today's supplies, please go to opheliacrafts.stampingup.net. I would be grateful for your business and I would love to get to know you and give you tips and inspiration so you can create beautiful cards too. Right, enough of all this, let's get started with today's card. This is today's card and I've created that with kinda eclectic stamp set, and I've basically used every stamp in the set. I've also used the embossing folder. I saw a video on YouTube by Keenan Creations and she used the embossing folder to stamp with, so that was a very good idea and I'm going to do that today as well. This is just straightforward stamping and it's a straightforward card, so it'll be hopefully a quick make. So we're going to get started with our base card, which is 11.5 by 4 1/8, scored at 5 7/8 and then folded together. In here, this is going to be the inside of our card. I'm going to stamp the butterfly, the big butterfly with Blackberry Bliss on the inside. There we go. I'm using my piercing mat for stamping because I find it's quite a nice effect. It does give you a crisper image, so we'll be using that. I'm going to put this to the side so it can dry. Then I have my mat, which is 4 by 5.5. It's just a little bit shorter from the, a little bit smaller from the base card. And I'm going to take my embossing folder, and on one side you will feel that there's lines sticking up and on the other side there's not so much. So you need the one with the lines sticking up. And I'm just going to take my crumb cake ink. You don't need a lot on there, so all I do is this. Just slide it over and then I place the card on there. And I just gently put this down, nothing more than that, because you do not want all of it to be there. There you go. So that's quite a nice effect. Some of them are done more ink, some of them haven't printed properly, so that's quite a nice way to do that. It's not going to hurt your embossing folder. All you need to do is just wipe it with wet wipes or just clean it under the tap, and that's clean. Then we're going to take the big sun image with Hello Honey, and we're going to ink it up. And I like putting it sort of slightly up and slightly to the left, so about there, but still all of it on there. I stamped it twice before. I stamped it on my piercing mat and not on my piercing mat, and there was a clear difference, so hopefully this will give me a nice image. So if it dries it should be okay. So that's that done. Then we are going to take the crumb cake and our dauber. The reason why I didn't do this before was because I want to go into the mat as well, into the image as well with my smearing, with my aging. And I don't want to get onto the sun. So now I know where the sun is, I can just avoid it. Doesn't matter if it might look quite harsh at the moment, but that's okay. Once it dries, it's a slightly smidgen lighter in colour, so it shouldn't be as hard as you can see it now. It's quite lighten that a bit. There we go. Okay, So then we are going to do the leaves, the mossy meadow. I've got the leaves ready here, and I'm going to stamp them slightly off the paper, but I don't like it to come onto my piercing mat, so I'm going to just put the paper over it. And we're going to go like this, stamp it once, stamp it twice, and then we're going to do the same thing here, stamp it once, stamp it twice, sort of gently off from the previous image. There we go. Then we're going to do the little butterflies, and there we go. I'll take this one off so I can see where I'm positioning it. I'm just going to position these ones at the edges of the plants, at the edges of the stems of the leaf, so it doesn't sort of show up too much where they started from. So that's good. Okay. Then we are going to do the saying, the sentiment in Blackberry Bliss. So I'm using Hello Honey, Blackberry Bliss and Mossy Meadow. Now, if you would like to recreate this card at home, you can order these supplies via me on opheliacrafts.stampingup.net. And to find all these, you just go to the search button, and basically all you need to fill out is a word or a part of the stamp set. You don't even have to know the catalogue number, so just any, you know, to find it, eclectic or Hello Honey or things like that, so you don't need all that much. Anyway, you don't need all that much for this particular card, because all we're using is the stamp set, the embossing folder, the colours obviously, but if you want to you can obviously make your own combination of colours, and some paper. So hopefully that will help you make a simple but very effective card by just doing it like this. You could go on and embellish even more, but to be honest, I think this card is nice the way it is. So let's just glue it down, and we're ready. So there we go. I've got some glue on there, and we put it on the front of the card with a nice border all around. There we go. And we've got the big butterfly on the inside. You could also stamp that butterfly on the envelope and make that look nice as well. It's really nice when people receive a handmade card by you, and also it shows the stamp on the envelope. I hope you enjoyed watching my videos. Please do like my videos and subscribe to my channel, and watch out for more. Bye!